It's recording? It's recording. Okay. Hey there. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Yoda Time. With me, Yoda. Now, today's video is going to be something a little bit different than what I'm going to do. So, I'll tell you the backstory about it. So, I was at work, as I do, and obviously we're talking, it's like, you know, my manager, Dave, and my mate, Tina, we were like, oh, so I was like, I know I do my next YouTube video. And said, how about you do a book review? And I'm like, a what? A book review? I'm like, I could do actually. And I was getting into it. I was like, as I was talking to her, I was like, oh, well, okay. So Dave and Tina. Dave is like my manager, obviously at work, and Tina is, she's a team leader with me, and both of them are like sort of like, my grandma's sometimes really bad with English, so they always like correct me and stuff, and they're like a little, like a duo pair. Yeah, that makes sense. They do quiz. They're very intelligent, both of them. They do quiz every Tuesday. They're written quite well. They're both very intelligent, but I think they're intelligent. Anyway, putting that aside. So I was like, anyway, I said, yeah, I can do that. I'll do that. So I was like, so I bought a book off Amazon, and I was like, oh my god, you so proud of me. I bought a book. Obviously, it is a book, but it's not like a book like a novel. It is an autobiography. So obviously, I was like, I'm going to take it away on holiday and read it on holiday, because I did rent it on holiday. And I was very impressed. I read this book within a week, and it had 10 chapters. Right, I'll just stop talking now and just show you the book I'm reading. So, before I do anything else, I'm just going to point it out. This is a review. This is my opinion. So, everything what I say is like, please don't take it wrong, because obviously everyone has their opinions at the end of the day. This is personally my opinion and my review on this book. So, without further ado, my book, the Maddie Diaries. See, beautiful book, beautiful book. Look at that, Maddie Diaries. Oh, got us off Amazon. I think it was about £10 or something. So anyway, I bought this book. So, and also as I was away, I had my little notepad with like my little notes, just in case I forget anything. Okay. Yeah. So this is a book called The Maddie Diaries, and obviously it is an autobiography. Now, for those who don't know, probably will know, an autobiography is a book about someone, written by them. So say for if I had a book, if I wrote about myself in a book, that would be an autobiography. Imagine if I did. What could it be called? The Life of Yelda. That would be good. Could you imagine that? Life of Yelda with me. Yeah. Okay, let's put that aside now. Let's pretend that didn't happen. So, obviously, you're going to think, what is the book about? The book is about Maddie Sigler, of course. I mean, come on, it's her autobiography. It's obvious, the Maddie Diaries. And it's basically everything you need to know and more about her. And like, it has a total of 10 chapters, plus a foreword by Sia, which is a foreword is basically like a little introduction stuff. Now, obviously, for those who don't know Maddie Sigler, she is like probably one of the world's teenagers' best dancers. She's been all the Sia videos, from Chandelier to Big Girls Don't Cry. She was on Dance Moms, where everything all started with, of course, Abby Mia, living on the dance floor. Oh, living on the dance floor. Oh. Yeah, with Abby Mia, and obviously the Dance Moms lot. She has a sister called Mackenzie, and her mother's called Melissa Gassoni. Anyway, so that is what the book's about. You find out everything about her. Each chapter has like a significant like name. Like, so the first, there's like obviously St. Madison, Along Came Kenzie, Living on the Dance Floor, Just Me, CS Mini Me, South English, Drama Queen, My Style Fan, blah 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 as you go along. So, obviously, I really enjoyed this book as I've got merged in it with like a couple of pages, and obviously I don't always do books. I think the last time I read a book was, what am I now, 21? Probably like, I mean, I did it in college, like probably about 4 years ago, but I mean that was a script. I suppose that still counts as reading a book, doesn't it? A script, book, script? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know no more. I don't know anything no more. But yeah, and obviously I struggle reading a book. Like, I don't always, I find if I have to have a book, it's got to be something I enjoy. So I thought, oh, Maddie Sickler, she's off dance moves. I enjoy watching dance moves. I love dance moves. This, that, this, that. And yeah, and I got immersed in like a couple of pages. I think on the first day I probably read up to like chapter 3 already. That was like, oh. So yeah, basically you find out stuff you didn't really know about her, and like, I don't know if you've watched Dance Moms, but on Dance Moms she comes across as like a little bit of a spoiled brat and a bit of a sore loser, and like thinks she's like, obviously she's Abby's favourite, but I mean like just think she's all high and mighty stuff. And in this book you see in like a completely different light, and you realise, oh, it was actually the camera and obviously the TV, because obviously they edit it and make her look bad. So, each chapter is different, as I said before. So obviously, chapter 1 is all about, well, obviously you have the introduction by Sia, but I mean that's just like a forward. So chapter 1 is all about presenting Maddie. Maddie's in Nicole Stigler. Now, this is just about when she got born, about her. So about how she wanted to take tap and hip hop. She loves tap, all about dance, everything. Also what's good in this book is halfway through it you'll have like little like secret stuff, but I'll get to that never. So obviously that was about her, who she found, like her life, like who she's met, kids' choice was being dancing, playing with dolls, you know, stuff what children do. Then chapter 2 is obviously about Kenzie, who is obviously Maddie's sister, little sister, and that's just about obviously Mackenzie and how they got on. And it turns out that obviously on TV they always feel a bit like competitive, but they turned out Mackenzie looks up to Maddie so much, and they're like so really, really close. Like, yes, they argue, but they're really close at the same time. I better take a breath of time. I feel like I'm just rambling on. And then obviously then you've got chapter 3. Now chapter 3 is probably one of my favourites. It's about living on the dance floor, which is of course Abby Lee Miller, about her time on Dance Moms. She mentions a few of the girls. Obviously she doesn't mention Chloe Lucchese yet, but she mentions Nia Sue, Kendall Furtes, JoJo's got a mention in there, JoJo Siwa, Holly, Kendall, I say Kendall, I mean Kalani, and yeah, and it just says about her favourite group dances, what group dance she likes, her iconic solo cry which she won with, this, that, her 3 favourite stuff, and then it goes on. Then we're on to chapter 4. I don't actually know if I'm doing this with you right. Oh well, I'm just bouncing along. It probably isn't right, but anyway. Then chapter 4. Sorry. Chapter 4 is It's Just Me, which is basically it's just her. Oh no, it's just me. Yeah. So this is she's just a normal person. She's just a normal teenager with like opportunities, and she's just like, people need to remember I'm just like, it's just me. Yes, I'm all highlight, but I'm also just like a teenager. I like to do teenage stuff. I like to do makeup. I like to do this. I like to go out shopping at the mall, as they call it. I forgot. This is, of course, American. Maddie is American. She lives in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And then obviously she moved to LA because obviously, you know, as you do. And then, okay. And then obviously chapter 6 is about being Sia's mini-me and all the opportunities she had. About, obviously, excuse me, about how Sia treated her about wanting a new dancer, and obviously how their friendship and that Sia's a bit like a big sister to her. It just says everything in it really, about when she was on Jimmy Kimmel, Ellen, how the dancing choreography she learned in like an hour, and how it's different to what she's used to with doing with Abby. And yeah, and just about everything else really, you know, Jimmy Kimmel, touring, yeah. Then obviously you go into chapter 6. Chapter 6 is all about, obviously, after doing all the Sia stuff and finishing dance moves, she went on to so you think you can dance and being a guest judge. Now at first she thought that, you know, it's just gonna be a one-off spin. Then it turns out she was there for every week, and then she was like, at first she was a bit scared, and obviously then as she got on, she like became more out and started to give advice and like be like, oh, this was good, but I mean you could do this a lot better, you need to just work on this, but all in all you're good. She was saying about how you have like a set amount of minutes to talk, and Nigel always took the time up. I don't know who Nigel is. Let's see. Yeah, just as Nigel. Yeah, and she obviously pops in, and she just judges and just supports them and stuff like that. And then after chapter 6, it is chapter 7, which is obviously called Drama Queen. Now Maddie is now obviously this is all about her acting job she's done. So obviously she starred in Ricky Nikki Dawn I think that's what it's called. There's a lot of Nicky Dickies. And she played Eiffel. Obviously Mackenzie guest starred in it also, and then obviously then they both guest starred it together. She was playing Eiffel, who was obviously like a snobby ballerina, so high and mighty. Then obviously they did a sequel, and then she had her own TV vehicle where she goes, Eiffel, he says, Eiffel out. And then after that, she then did what is it called, Austin and Alley. Actually, I think Austin and Alley might have been first. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, and she played Shelby, who was under her sister's like shadow stuff. So her sister was a good violin player, and obviously Maddie was not good at it. And then obviously turns out she was good at dancing. So then obviously you know, it's called Her American Talents. And then she went on to voice in Ballerina, the cartoon. Voice starring Camille, which I still haven't seen yet. I really want to see that. Ballerina. And then she starred in, well, she's currently starring, I don't know if it's out yet, The Book of Henry. That's her next big one, The Book of Henry. Now that is, I don't know when that is out yet or due out yet. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows one more? Who knows? I know nothing. Nothing. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm okay. I'm doing good. Okay. And then chapter 8 is obviously about her style, how she likes to dress, have casual tees, jeans. Chapter 9 is obviously then Makeup Heaven, which is all about makeup tips and how she does her makeup and about how she loves makeup and stuff. And then chapter 10 is all about the Maddie she's got to meet, which is basically her future. What happens in the future? The future Maddie she's got to meet. The future. pause here for dramatic effect. Boom. So yeah. Now, obviously, the best thing I like about this book is obviously it has obviously little drawings that Maddie does. Obviously, you can see Maddie drew this. This is like all her little drawings and stuff. It has pictures. Obviously, autobiographies always have pictures. So obviously, she has pictures. I don't know this paper, man. I'm doing this so wrong now. So let's have all the pictures of Maddie, little captions. Maddie with Mackenzie, look at them when they were little. There's Melissa. Oh. You can see. Beautiful etiquette. I think that's the wrong word. Look at that look at the cute little man. I'm so glad I didn't have an outfit like that when I did anything like that. I just have this £1 million outfit though. Yeah, she's always performing. And it goes on. Obviously her girls. And I think there's probably about, it does that, and then there's another like later on which is about like, probably like when she's on tour, Jimmy Kimmel, I think that's, there's loads, with Sia and Mini-Me, with Travis Wall when she was on So You Can Dance, for the 25th anniversary episode, they did a duet, they danced. Another thing I like about this book, oh this is getting all ruined, another thing I like about this book is it has tips. So obviously in each section you have like a Dear Maddie, and it's like you have people who ask questions and she answers them, like, you know, like a bit of like a agony aunt. So like, Dear Maddie, I found that my friend is talking about me behind my back, making fun of me to other kids from my school. I thought we were close, blah 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 blah, as it goes on. And then obviously Maddie answers, I don't blame you, we've been a victim of family several times, I've made mistakes thinking some girls were nice, giving advice and stuff like that, that she's been in that shoes. And obviously then the best advice is obviously not to notice how people are around you. Do they confide in you, offer you a hand? Do they exclude you? Just kidding. If they go, oh, just kidding, then obviously no. Just her reviews and stuff. So there's quite a few of those. And then there's like, really gassy. There's like, today is a beautiful day too, and it's like different stuff like mix match something you were wearing, it's like your socks, earrings, just mix it up, sneak in some exercises, paint a picture. So it just has like beautiful things like it's a beautiful day to do some of this, and that is like throughout, which I think is really good. It's just like little motivation stuff, like oh. And then another thing I like is obviously it tells you like little tips like how to get the chandelier face, which is obviously when she does chandelier she has a set face, so obviously it tells you step by step how you can get the chandelier face. Tips on how to do makeup, like little makeup tips she has, like what type of skin, what's the best foundation for type of skin. So say for dry skin use a mild cleanser, oily skin use this like cleansers and stuff. All about brushes, so like a fan brush, what it's used for, everything like that. Liner brush, hairstyles, like how to do like hairstyles like a French twist, a high pony, everything else. They'll do a polished pony, a basic bun, hair flare, fishtail blade. It's just little stuff like how to like her school day face makeup, how to do stage makeup, smoky eye effect, and I just think it's just so it's so like I think it's just like so inspiring. Like I think reading this, she is like my opinion is sort of like she's okay, yes, but she was young, she was a bit of a sore loser, hate to lose this that, but obviously when you read it, you'll realise, oh wait a minute, she is now, like, she doesn't mind you, and she's just very like inspirational. Like, I like the mini quote she puts in. And it's like, and I think, read this, she says, if you want to be something and you want it that bad, then you should just go for it, and that's what she believes. And I really like this book. It's just really good overall. So yeah, and that's it. That's my book review. I like to think I did that right. Probably didn't do it right. But then don't forget, this is my first book review after all. I would like to thank Tina and Dave for, pushing me and motivating me and getting me to try something new, which I am. And I'm going to keep this up. So what I would like you guys to do, all of you, anyone, people, peeps, family, friends, people, anyone, is obviously subscribe, like, and comment what book you would like me to read next or do a review on. Obviously, this one, it didn't have obviously like the plot summary and obviously my favourite character, my bad character list, that because obviously it was an autobiography, it's only about one person. So yeah, I'm doing my best. I like to think I do my best. So yeah, thanks guys, and obviously please comment what books you like to do. I'm hoping to get the Abby Lee Mail on this, which is a book review, which is an autobiography still. I need to start reading some proper books. Oh well, this is proper book. Anyway, thanks guys. Bye. Peace out, man. Wagwan.